Hello and welcome. My name is Susie and I'll be your reader today for Oil for the Journey. Oil for the Journey follows the reading plan of Bridges for Peace's Ignite the Truth Bible reading plan. I pray this reading blesses you. This is Numbers 24 through 26 from the New Living Translation. By now Balaam realized that the Lord was determined to bless Israel, so he did not resort to divination as before. Instead, he turned and looked out toward the wilderness, where he saw the people of Israel camped, tribe by tribe. Then the Spirit of God came upon him, and this is the message he delivered. This is the message of Balaam, son of Beor, the message of the man whose eyes see clearly, the message of one who hears the words of God, who sees a vision from the Almighty, who bows down with eyes wide open. How beautiful are your tents, O Jacob! How lovely are your homes, O Israel! They spread before me like palm groves, like gardens by the riverside. They are like tall trees planted by the Lord, like cedars beside the waters. Water will flow from their buckets. Their offspring have all they need. Their king will be greater than Agag. Their kingdom will be exalted. God brought them out of Egypt. For them, he is as strong as a wild ox. He devours all the nations that oppose him, breaking their bones in pieces, shooting them with arrows. Like a lion, Israel crouches and lies down, like a lioness who dares to arouse her. Blessed is everyone who blesses you, O Israel, and cursed is everyone who curses you. King Balak flew into a rage against Balaam. He angrily clapped his hands and shouted, I called you to curse my enemies. Instead, you have blessed them 3 times. Now get out of here. Go back home. I promised to reward you richly, but the Lord has kept you from your reward. Balaam told Balak, don't you remember what I told your messengers? I said, even if Balak were to give me his palace filled with silver and gold, I would be powerless to do anything against the will of the Lord. I told you that I could say only what the Lord says. Now I am returning to my own people. But first, let me tell you what the Israelites will do to your people in the future. This is the message Balaam delivered. This is the message of Balaam, son of Beor, the message of the man whose eyes see clearly, the message of one who hears the words of God, who has knowledge from the Most High, who sees a vision from the Almighty, who bows down with eyes wide open. I see him, but not here and now. I perceive him, but far in the distant future. A star will rise from Jacob. A scepter will emerge from Israel. It will crush the heads of Moab's people, cracking the skulls of the people of Sheph. Edom will be taken over, and Sarah, its enemy, will be conquered, while Israel marches on in triumph. A ruler will rise in Jacob who will destroy the survivors of Ur. Then Balaam looked over toward the people of Amalek and delivered this message. Amalek was the greatest of nations, but its destiny is destruction. Then he looked over towards the Kenites and delivered this message. Your home is secure, your nest is set in the rocks, but the Kenites will be destroyed when Assyria takes you captive. Balaam concluded his messages by saying, Alas, who can survive unless God has willed it? Ships will come from the coast of Cyprus. They will oppress Assyria and afflict Eber, but they too will be utterly destroyed. Then Balaam left and returned home, and Balak also went on his way. While the Israelites were camped at Acacia Grove, some of the men defiled themselves by having sexual relations with local Moabite women. These women invited them to attend sacrifices to their gods. The Israelites feasted with them and worshipped the gods of Moab. In this way, Israel joined in the worship of Baal of Peor, causing the Lord's anger to blaze against his people. The Lord issued the following command to Moses. Seize all the ringleaders and execute them before the Lord in broad daylight, so his fierce anger will turn away from the people of Israel. So Moses ordered Israel's judges, each of you must put to death the men under your authority who have joined in worshiping Baal of Peor. Just then, one of the Israelite men brought a Midianite woman into his tent right before the eyes of Moses and all the people, as everyone was weeping at the entrance of the tabernacle. When Phinehas, son of Eleazar and grandson of Aaron, the priest, saw this, he jumped up and left the assembly. He took a spear and rushed after the man into his tent. Phinehas thrust the spear all the way through the man's body and into the woman's stomach. So the plague against the Israelites was stopped, but not before 24,000, people had died. Then the Lord said to Moses, Phinehas, son of Eleazar and grandson of Aaron the priest, has turned my anger away from the Israelites by being as zealous among them as I was. So I stopped destroying all Israel, as I had intended to do in my zealous anger. Now tell him that I am making my special covenant of peace with him. In this covenant, I give him and his descendants a permanent right to the priesthood. For in his zeal for me, his God, he purified the people of Israel, making them right with me. The Israelite man killed with the Midianite woman was named Zimri, son of Salu, the leader of a family from the tribe of Simeon. The woman's name was Cosbi. She was the daughter of Zir, the leader of a Midianite clan. Then the Lord said to Moses, attack the Midianites and destroy them, because they assaulted you with deceit and tricked you into worshiping Baal of Peor, and because of Cosbi, the daughter of the Midianite leader, who was killed at the time of the plague because of what happened at Peor. After the plague had ended, the Lord said to Moses and to Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, from the whole community of Israel, record the names of all the warriors by their families. List all the men 20 years old or older who are able to go to war. So there on the plains of Moab, beside the Jordan River, across from Jericho, Moses and Eleazar the priest issued these instructions to the leaders of Israel. List all the men of Israel 20 years old and older, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is the record of all the descendants of Israel who came out of Egypt. The tribe of Reuben. These are the clans descended from the sons of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son. The Hanakite clan, named after their ancestor Hanak. The Peluite clan, named after their ancestor Palu. The Hezronite clan, named after their ancestor Hezron. The Carmite clan, named after their ancestor Carmi. These were the clans of Reuben. Their registered troops numbered 43,730. Palu was the ancestor of Eliab, and Eliab was the father of Nemuel, Dathan, and Abiram. This Dathan and Abiram are the same community leaders who conspired with Korah against Moses and Aaron, rebelling against the Lord. But the earth opened up its mouth and swallowed them with Korah, and fire devoured 250 of their followers. This serves as a warning to the entire nation of Israel. However, the sons of Korah did not die that day. These were the clans descended from the sons of Simeon, the Jemuelite clan named after their ancestor Jemuel, the Jaminite clan named after their ancestor Jamin, the Jachinite clan named after their ancestor Jachin, the Zorite clan named after their ancestor Zohar, the Shaulite clan named after their ancestor Shaul. These are the clans of Simeon. The registered troops numbered 22,200. These are the clans descended from the sons of Gad. The Zephonite clan named after their ancestor Zephan. The Haggite clan named after their ancestor Haggai. The Shunite clan named after their ancestor Shunai. The Oznite clan named after their ancestor Ozni. The Arite clan named after their ancestor Eri. The Aradite clan named after their ancestor Arodi. The Aralite clan named after their ancestor Areli. These were the clans of Gad. Their registered troops numbered 40,500. Judah had two sons, and Onan, who had died in the land of Canaan. These are the clans descended from Judah's surviving sons. The Shelonite clan named after their ancestor Shelah. The Perizzite clan named after their ancestor Perez. The Zerahite clan named after their ancestor Zerah. These were the subclans descended from the Perizzites. The Hezronites named after their ancestor Hezron. The Hamulites named after their ancestor Hamul. These are the clans of Judah. Their registered troops numbered 76,500. These were the clans descended from the sons of Issachar. The Tolite clan named after their ancestor Tola. The Puite clan named after their ancestor Pua. The Jeshubite clan named after their ancestor Jeshub. The Shimronite clan named after their ancestor Shimron. These were the clans of Issachar. Their registered troops numbered 64,300. These are the clans descended from the sons of Zebulun. The Saradite clan named after their ancestor Sarad. The Elonite clan named after their ancestor Elon. The Jalilite clan named after their ancestor Jalil. These are the clans of Zebulun. Their registered troops numbered 60,500. Two clans were descended from Joseph through Manasseh and Ephraim. And these were the clans descended from Manasseh. Machirite clan named after their ancestor Machir. The Gileadite clan named after their ancestor Gilead, Machir's son. These are the subclans descended from the Gileadites. The Lezrites named after their ancestor Eleazar. The Helikites named after their ancestor Helik. The Ezraelites named after their ancestor Ezrael, the Shechemites named after their ancestor Shechem, the Shemitites named after their ancestor Shemida, the Heferites named after their ancestor Hefer. One of Hefer's descendants, Zelophehad, had no sons, but his daughters' names were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the clans of Manasseh. The registered troops numbered 52,700. These were the clans descended from the sons of Ephraim. The Shuthelite clan named after their ancestor Shuthelah. The Becherite clan named after their ancestor Becher. The Tehanite clan named after their ancestor Tehan. This was the subclan descended from the Shuthelahites. The Aaronites named after their ancestor Aaron. These are the clans of Ephraim. The registered troops number 32,500. These clans of Manasseh and Ephraim were all descendants of Joseph. These are the clans descended from the sons of Benjamin. The Belite clan named after their ancestor Bela. The Ashbelite clan named after their ancestor Ashbel. The Ahiramite clan named after their ancestor Ahiram. The Shiphamite clan named after their ancestor Shipham. The Huphamite clan named after their ancestor Hupham. These are the subclans descended from the Belites. The Ardites named after their ancestor Ard. The Naamites named after their ancestors Naaman. These were the clans of Benjamin. Their registered troops numbered 45,600. These are the clans descended from the sons of Dan. The Shahamite clan named after their ancestor Shaham. These are the Shahamite clans of Dan. Their registered troops numbered 64,400. These were the clans descended from the sons of Asher. The Imnite clan named after their ancestor Imnah. The Ishvite clan named after their ancestor Ishvi. The Berite clan named after their ancestor Beriah. These are the subclans descended from the Berites. The Hebrites named after their ancestor Heber. The Malkilites named after their ancestor Malkil. Asher also had a daughter named Sarah. These are the clans of Asher. Their registered troops numbered 53,400. These were the clans descended from the sons of Naphtali. The Jezreelite clan named after their ancestor Jeziel. The Gunite clan named after their ancestor Guni. The Jezreelite clan named after their ancestor Jezer. The Shilamite clan named after their ancestor Shillam. These are the clans of Naphtali. Their registered troops numbered 45,400. In summary, the registered troops of all Israel numbered 601,730. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Divide the land among the tribes and distribute the grants of land in proportion to the tribes' populations, as indicated by the number of names on the list. Give the larger tribes more land and the smaller tribes less land, each group receiving a grant in proportion to the size of its population. But you must assign the land by lot and give land to each ancestral tribe according to the number of names on the list. Each grant of land must be assigned by lot among the larger and smaller tribal groups." The tribe of Levi. This is the record of the Levites who were counted according to their clans. The Gershonite clan named after their ancestor Gershon. The Kohathite clan named after their ancestor Kohath. The Merarite clan named after their ancestor Merari. The Libnites, the Hebronites, the Mahlites, the Mushites, and the Korahites were all subclans of the Levites. Now Kohath was the ancestor of Amram, and Amram's wife was named Jochebed. She also is a descendant of Levi, born among the Levites in the land of Egypt. Amram and Jochebed became the parents of Aaron, Moses, and their sister Miriam. To Aaron were born Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died when they burned before the Lord the wrong kind of fire, different than he had commanded. The men from the Levite clans who were 1 month old or older numbered 23,000. But the Levites were not included in the registration of the rest of the people of Israel because they were not given an allotment of land when it was divided among the Israelites. So these are the results of the registration of the people of Israel as conducted by Moses and Eleazar the priest on the plains of Moab beside the Jordan River across from Jericho. Not one person on this list had been among those listed in the previous registration taken by Moses and Aaron in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord has said to them, "They will all die in the wilderness." Not one of them survived, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. That was Numbers 24 through 26. I hope that blessed anyone who heard the word, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.